Colleague Ken Mijungu spoke with Abdul Aziz Jad, an international political and conflict analyst. He began by asking him if all is lost in Moscow-Kiev conflict and if diplomacy stands any chance in this situation.
The war has been waged already, and the attack has been waged already. So diplomacy can only stop what has started, but the war has started, and Ukraine is under siege of attack.
All right. So President Putin announced that military action in Ukraine and warned countries, like to sort of quote him, attempt to interfere with what's going on will be met with forces never seen before consequences. Translate this for us, Jad.
First of all, maybe we can see what the interest on both sides. Russia, at this moment in time, is complaining that its sovereignty, its security, its existential survival is a threat by Ukraine inviting Western countries for Ukraine to be possible member of the NATO group. Although NATO Western countries are saying that they are not ready or they are not interested at the moment to invite them, but this is an existential threat for Russia, and Russia is preempting to make sure that Ukraine is not going to join that NATO membership.
Okay.
Therefore, it is attacked. But Western countries determined to see that they're not going to win, but so far their action was not to defend militarily. They have started differently by imposing sanctions instead of defending or giving support militarily to Ukraine.
Okay. Very interesting. What is this about, Jad? Is it about further annexation? We know what happened in 2014, the Crimea annexation, and what happened then. And then there is this recognition of two eastern parts of Ukraine as independent states. And then there is this war. Is it about further annexation? What is the reason for this conflict?
Again, if we look from the Russian perspective, Russia wants to make sure that it creates a buffer between Western-supported member states. And Ukraine was the only remaining buffer between the Western countries or Western-supported countries and Russia. So initially, Russia, what started is to annex the Ukraine, supporting the separatists by supporting in 2014 Crimea, and then this time they started supporting Donetsk and Luhansk to become independent members. These are further creating buffer on them, but it did not end there. They decided to wage a full war, and they're encircling Ukraine on all sides, from north through Belarus, south through Crimea, and so far, Ukraine is outgunned and outnumbered in every aspect.